Look at this photograph of a crowded, gridlocked New York City bridge. In August 2003, 50 million people lost power across North America, bringing entire cities to a halt. This graphic breaks down what actually went wrong. A physical grid collapse did not trigger the blackout. A critical alarm system quietly stopped functioning, and there was no secondary mechanism built to detect its silence. Today, we are handing control of our national infrastructure over to autonomous agentic AI. We write theoretical doctrines mapping out how these systems should behave under pressure. But without an independent, continuously running audit mechanism, we repeat the exact error of 2003. A doctrine that cannot be mathematically audited is a claim. You cannot protect national survival with claims. To understand the threat, we have to look at the structural pattern that drove recent AI breaches, like OpenClaw and Maltbook. This diagram illustrates what security researchers called the lethal trifecta. Notice the central intersection labeled structural exposure. If an AI node holds sovereign data, ingests untrusted external content, and has an external communication channel, it is highly vulnerable. You cannot secure a node like this by physically isolating the system or adding backup agents. If an attacker injects malicious instructions into the external telemetry the AI ingests, the AI will execute those instructions on its own authority. To close this governance gap, we use a structured methodology. This chart shows the 4-tier assurance stack, a system designed to mathematically prove an AI is safe before, during, and after it makes high-stakes decisions. Let's examine Layer 1, Upfront Assurance. Before any node joins the mesh, we demand strict trifecta exposure scoring. If a node triggers all 3 properties, the system enforces strict command and content separation, running provenance checks before data reaches the AI's memory. Preemptively blocking adversarial instructions is the only proven method to protect sovereign data access from internal manipulation. Once deployed, we guarantee it follows human instructions using Layer 2, Deployment Time Assurance. The inner ring shows constrained Markov decision processes. This framework translates abstract boundaries into hard mathematical constraint budgets, making the AI physically incapable of formulating plans exceeding these limits. But AIs are prone to specification gaming, following the literal rule while violating the actual purpose. This flowchart details the defense: deliberate divergence testing. We run red team scenarios that artificially force the letter and the spirit of a constraint to conflict. We only trust an AI's intent alignment